Acevedo of Windows Central. Tonight I'm joined on the mic by Tyler and Brian.
Hello.
Hello.
Our turncoat friend Adam is not here, unfortunately. Anyway, we're going to take a special early look at Hue for Xbox One. Hue is coming to Xbox, PS4, and Steam next week, so this is a case where you can see the game in advance and decide whether or not you'd like to buy it upon release, and I believe that you should. It is published by Curve Digital, comes from an indie developer called Fiddlesticks. Not a good name.
Fun name.
Yeah, it's not a good name for a studio, though, because for web searches, you type Fiddlesticks. Do you think it goes to a company website? No, it does not.
Of course not.
Yeah, you have to at least have it be like Fiddlesticks Game Studio or have other words in it.
That part's for sure true.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of indies don't seem to think about that when they're forming their company name. It's not just them. So I just got this letter, and now the narrator is we're hearing the narrator's letter to Hugh, the main character here. It is going to cost $14.99, so tonight's prize is not quite enough to buy the game, but it'll get you on the right road to it anyway.
I like the art style. The little character reminds me of the character in Tesla Grad.
Oh yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Is he a little bit like Fallout Boy 2 or Vault Boy?
Yeah.
Smidge.
Simplified version.
Yeah, sort of that generic, child.
Yeah.
Big eyes.
Yeah, happy-go-lucky style looking thing.
Yeah, for the price, this is a pretty darn good game.
And we are going to find that out. I really like the narration. Like, it is well written and spoken. Reminds me of Thomas Was Alone in that the narration adds quite a bit to the game.
Yeah, it gives you the whole purpose behind the game.
Yeah, and we're kind of talking over it, but you can get the gist of it from the subtitles at the bottom. Just trust me that it's nice to hear it while you're playing. A little bit of a mysterious sequence here. I don't know for sure, but I think that was the lady who has vanished typing out the letter, and in the back was Dr. Gray, the bad guy. You know, there's a guy named Mr. Gray in that book, 50 Shades of Grey, that crappy book and movie. And originally there was a guy named Mr. Gray in the movie Secretary, which 50 Shades of Grey ripped off a bit. But Secretary is one of my very favorite movies ever. Everyone should watch it. It is a little bit kinky, though. You got to be prepared for that.
Don't tell me that book that ripped off a terrible book series that ripped off another series is bad. You're just going to shatter my worldview.
Which additional series are you thinking of? Some nice parallax here, by the way.
50 Shades was a ripoff of Twilight.
Yeah, wasn't it like hugely based on Twilight or something?
Yeah, it was a Twilight fanfic before she got in trouble and changed everything.
Yeah, and not a very original writer. I mean, she picked the name Gray, she picked it because it was the name of the character in Secretary. I mean, that's not official, but it's obvious based on what the stories are like. What do you think of this game? Geyser Funny says.
Haha.
So far, so good. You see, I just picked up that blue icon, and now all of a sudden the sky has turned blue. It's no longer just grayscale. We're gonna let the narrator speak before we talk to everybody else. Here's a really cool thing to point out, though, everybody, is that this game comes from a British developer named Henry Hoffman, and regular readers of Windows Central might recognize Henry Hoffman's old Windows Phone game called Mush. He made a game called Mush, an Xbox Windows Phone game, which had a similar art style and was also pretty artistic and just dealt with emotions to some extent. Do you remember that, Tyler?
I do. Like gameplay-wise, it was a bit simplistic, but yeah, I think it was like 4 different. Was it emotions that it was? It wasn't like seasons. I remember there was like some sort of like overarching theme for the whole game.
It was emotions. It was 4 emotions.
Okay, I do remember it. It was fun. I had a good time with it. It was very colorful.
Indeed. So it's nice to see him. They were supposed to be bringing this physics puzzle game where you shot watermelons. Mortarmelon it was called. They were supposed to be bringing that to Xbox One. I don't know if it's still happening because it's taken way too long, and that's a simplistic game too. But I would much rather see a game like this than Mortarmelon anyway.
Yeah.
Better.
I'm not familiar with that, but I definitely am not complaining about Hue. I think it looks really cool.
one interesting thing about Hue is that it has this big interconnected world to explore. You might not have, a lot of puzzle platformers are not like that. They're more like, individual contained levels. Oh, that's
Right.
interesting. So I like that they've gone with a slightly Metroidvania style approach. Can I not change the background black and white anymore? I don't think I can.
No.
Is there a map of some kind?
Yes, in this, if you press start,
Cool.
it brings up a menu, and map is one of the
I'm
choices.
a sucker for maps in my
Very,
Metroidvania games.
but it is really simplified though. It's not a proper Metroidvania map really, but it does let you know how the different realms connect. That's basically, and whether or not you found all the collectibles in them.
Yeah.
So it's something.
Hey, Lightspeed Halo.
Yeah, hey.
Is it something where there's going to be like a lot of puzzles that you either can't solve right away, or maybe you can come back to them later, or is it still going to be mostly solving all the puzzles in order?
You'll have to come back later, and we're about to discuss how the puzzles work. Here's kind of the first one. It's not a real puzzle, but it lets you know how things are going to work.
Cool.
Got this dude here. Hello.
Hey, Link.
Hugh, is that you? Thank goodness, I've been trapped for days. Help me get out of here. He's trapped by these blue rocks that have caved in. We're in a mine or a cave. I keep hearing noises. It's creeping me out. That would creep me out too. So I use the right analog stick to bring up the color wheel. Right now we only have the color blue, but eventually we'll get several more colors. And boom, now the background is blue and the rocks have disappeared. The rocks, they just disappeared? I don't know how you did it. Who cares? I'm saved. Thank you. And by the way, hello, Perfect Zero. Hey, Baye Knight. Link. Anybody else I've forgotten to greet? So I like how the background doesn't just turn blue. It's still, it's all colorful and it's got things floating around and it's interesting to look at. We go through a door here.
It's a puzzle game, Swizz. That's what it's about.
Puzzle platformer. Here's another letter. The letters are when you get the narration.
When you enter a cave,
And it lets you know you're going in the right way.
Yeah, that's true. When you enter a cave expecting a waterfall, chances are that's what you'll get. But if you discard those expectations, don't you think instead the cave will be full of surprises?
I ask for you, Hugh.
Oh, and the water has physics too. You can step under it and it splashes on your head.
Back from the brink of unreality. I need you to see the world.
She needs us to see the world not for what it is, but for what it can be. This is kind of a lot of expressions you might hear in an art class or something. I love it. So far, the actual level design is really simple. I'm sure it gets more complex as things go on. But even that game Mush, it was a game you would buy for the easy achievements and stuff, and it was not overly complex. It's more about the experience.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's talk to this lady sitting by the waterfall. What does she say? Oh, hello there. You startled me. Just resting her legs. Don't play too close to the water. That's true, you can die. She's drinking a beverage. What is everyone else drinking tonight? I've got a Coke Zero here.
Just the water bottle.
Diet Coke.
With warm water in it.
Ooh.
Warm water.
Yeah. I'm too lazy to walk to the tap and get some cold water.
Howdy, Andre QMS?
Yeah,
Andre. Yeah, Andre QMS.
Tap water, gross. It's far too dangerous. Bottled water.
Too dangerous.
It's dangerous down here in Florida, that's for sure.
I got no problem with tap water.
Oh,
I'm not some elitist water drinker.
Bottled water just tastes a lot better.
You get your water out of the beautiful mountains, Tyler. Shush.
Maybe so. Honey flavored
we get
whiskey.
ours from a swamp.
No Time for Games is a bit of an alcohol connoisseur. When we hung out at QuakeCon, we enjoyed some booze together. That was fun.
Nice.
Perfect Zero says the flight mechanics are too hard and Elite dangerous. I agree with that. It is too complex for its own good, although some people enjoy that.
Yeah, that game's got a good little cult following, or whatever you want to call it.
You need a HOTAS for that game. It's specifically designed for it.
Use your words, Brian.
Hands on throttle and stick, HOTAS.
Hands on.
If you say so.
Yeah, it's where you've seen setups where there's a joystick with all the buttons on it, and then there's a throttle. You know, joystick in right hand, throttle in left.
Maybe I have, maybe I haven't.
HOTAS is what it's called.
Oh, Paul knows what it is. He's
He
all about
does.
those
It's just being difficult.
I love
auxiliary
peripherals.
controls. Yeah, peripherals, thank you.
So here we've got an interesting little thing. If I turn the background blue, will these rocks fall and crush me, or will they just fall? 'Cause, well, I guess I don't have much choice. Let's find out. Darker Player is talking about somebody who left a negative comment on our monogame article. Yeah, let's not dwell on that too much, but I do want everybody to read our monogame article that we published on Windows Central. That was something No Time for Games helped out with. He was the cameraman on that, actually. This big, really interesting
Nice.
interview we had with Tom Spillman of the Monogame team. He's a Dallas-based developer. They make this thing. It's similar to a game engine. It's actually called a framework or something. But anyway,
Middleware.
yeah, it's some kind of software that is used to bring games written in XNA to Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Wii U, Windows 10, all kinds of different platforms. Android, there's another.
Nice.
And yeah, anyway, I mean, like, you may not be interested in game engine stuff, but this guy, he is really interesting, and he spells it out very plainly. And I wrote a story based on that. I mean, it was a long interview, so there's lots of great information there. And then you can watch the whole interview if you want and see me interview this guy. We joke around a little bit. We talk about some classic games and some indie games. I'm really proud of that article. And again, remember, guys, we need your support. We need you to read articles like that, especially the ones we share here in our Twitch stream, and actually leave comments on the article. Let everyone know that you enjoy that kind of content and what you think about the kind of things that we're talking about. Boy, the rocks fell on my head and killed me again. Okay, let's try standing by the box. I bet the box won't kill me. Oh, but I gotta move the box first. That's what it is. Yeah. I'm not dumb. I was just thinking about what I was saying, okay? Yay, I made it across.
That's only the second one, Mongbox. He's just getting started.
That's true. Yeah, great to see you, by the way, Monkbox. Oh, that's interesting. There's a ladder way up there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that anytime soon. Not until I unlock new colors. Did we share the article link after I said that?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Of course.
Alright. So
Brian's always on top of that.
on the ball.
It's crazy now with this headphone setup. I can actually hear myself typing and stuff. It's now I know what everybody else goes through.
Yep, now you gotta suffer, buddy. Oops, pull that out a little more. Now we do have a new mechanic. You can push and pull boxes. This is used to solve puzzles and get around as well. Lightspeed Halo is talking about the movie The Mechanic. I don't believe I ever saw that.
Is that a Jason Statham movie?
Yeah, I think so. They all kind of really blend together. You know, like
Yeah, I
he's
was
a
gonna
good.
say.
He's a
It's a
good.
truly unique experience, I'm sure.
I like him a lot, but he is in a lot of, mediocre to bad movies in addition to some good ones. I
Yeah.
wish he would be a little pickier about his choice of roles.
He's funny in Snatch. I liked him in Snatch.
Yeah, he was great in that. That's annoying. The boulder kills you automatically if you touch it while it's rolling, even if you say, jump on top of it, which I don't think would instantly kill a person.
We might have to have you find that out.
It breaks your legs.
Life.
I mean,
Let's do some testing. We're gonna outrun the
Bring
boulder.
a camera, get a huge boulder rolling down a hill, and try and jump on it.
This is a fun
You gotta
little
outrun it,
sequence.
Paul.
Yeah, I figured that. One thing I
Little
don't like.
Indiana Jones.
One thing that got wrong as far as platforming design goes is that when you are on a ladder and you jump, it makes you always jump up real high, whereas you might want to... Oh, well, no, actually, no. If you hold down, you'll jump lower. But I don't know, like the arc of the jump off a ladder is kind of strange. It's not like it would be in other games.
If you want to go down, you have to hold straight down when you jump, and then you'll drop.
Yeah, I just discovered that. But still, that arc is weird. It's like... just
I think he's
unnatural.
at like 4 or 5, Adam.
Adam, you're dead to me. You should be here on this mic, you jerky Canadian. That's okay. We've got Brian. Who needs you anyway, Zero?
Tyler and Brian are here to save the day.
Yeah, we've got zero need for you, buddy.
Ah, clever.
Uh-oh, we're encountering that guy. Is this Dr. Gray?
my.
Let's find out. Oh, he just ran off. Get back here, buddy. Screw you, buddy. I'm not your buddy, guy. Oh, hey, we're getting a new color. That one little sequence is one of the best sequences in South Park.
When they send the guy floating on the iceberg thing.
Yes, so great.
I'm not your buddy, guy.
Yeah, I wish I remembered the rest of it. But it, you can find it on YouTube and everyone needs to see it. Hey, there's an achievement. By the way, this game is good for easy achievements, just like Mush before it. I already got several just when I was doing the screenshots for the article earlier. And here's a purple door. Couldn't have gone through this had I not discovered purple.
Did you know
I'm not your pal, friend. There you go. Purple is at the very end of the visible spectrum. It's the hardest color for our eyes to distinguish.
now?
I did not know that.
Imagine a shade
Yep.
one step further than
One
purple.
step further than purple, a color beyond what we can actually perceive.
We call these impossible colors.
Super purple.
This is the talk of marijuana users.
Yeah.
It's almost that bad of a name, Tyler. Ultraviolet.
Ultraviolet.
Cannot perceive me.
Yeah, that was close. By the way, Ultraviolet is the worst movie I've ever seen in a
I'm
theater.
sure that I do. I mean,
Absolutely the worst. If you ever just
There's
want
a
to
movie
torture,
called that?
yeah, if you want to
Yeah, I
torture
actually
yourself
saw it
for,
too in
oh my
theaters.
god,
I'm sorry, but
I feel for you.
existing
I saw it
in
with,
this strange state of
I
employment
think with India's mom and
is
another friend.
you.
And when we got out of the movie theater, I was like, I was really thinking of just getting up and leaving. And everybody else said the same thing. We just,
Dang.
we sat it out. We should have just collectively agreed not to watch the rest of it. It was just
Should have
incredibly
asked for
stupid.
money back.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been a good idea. But, it's interesting, going to a movie and seeing a bad movie, it could have been good. But just seeing a bad movie, it's an interesting experience. It's different. Okay, there we go. Got to change the colors back and forth to get across these pits. This is really neat.
It's something you will remember.
Yeah, I'll never forget how stupid that movie is. Like, it's a movie about, this future in which vampires have kind of overrun the world. There's still people, and there's all these vampires. But the characters who are vampires, they don't suck blood. It just has nothing to do with vampirism. It is the weirdest choice to say everyone's a vampire, but then they don't do vampire things at all in the movie. And it has many other faults as well.
Strange.
So, oh, very. Let's see. Yeah, I really like the puzzle mechanics here. Hey, it's my cat. I don't keep a green cloth on the chair anymore, so he doesn't look like he's floating when he jumps on me.
Ah, chair cat has returned.
Yeah,
Well,
he's in my
lap cat's more like it.
Yeah. Anybody in the audience see Ultraviolet? Yes, it's really bad. Icky, you might not think it's bad because, Asian audiences have kind of different expectations as far as story coherency goes. Huh. Am I going to have to jump and change the color in midair? It looks like I am. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
it puts
hard.
you in slow motion when you do it.
Ah. Yeah, that's freaky though. But it works. The slow-mo mechanic, that's good too. Yeah, these puzzles, they're not hard to figure out, but it's satisfying doing the little interactions to get around and, to solve them. Oh, don't want to be right there. That's where I want to be. Tyler, what else you been playing?
I have been playing a really, hot, everyone's super into a game called Mafia 2.
Oh, exciting.
Oh yeah,
I believe Adam is just about to start working on the first Mafia.
on the first Mafia, yeah, so I'm a little bit ahead of Adam at least. But yeah, so I've been playing that. I bought a game, I think it's coming to Xbox, or it's on Xbox, called Metrico Plus. That's really a ton of fun. I highly recommend that game. It has some really clever puzzles. It's a puzzle platformer. So I've been playing that, and then Mafia 2.
Yeah, I don't quite like how this particular puzzle works. This area, it's annoying. The timing. That
If you don't
have to
like
do-
this one, you're not gonna like the rest of it.
Oh, great. Yeah, the timing
Or
requirements
you
are kind
swap
of
the
lame.
colors in the air.
Mhm.
But doesn't it freeze you in the air while you're swapping colors?
It only
It's
goes
slow-mo.
into slow motion.
Oh, well, get better at swapping the dial.
When you get all the colors, it becomes very frustrating. You have
Oh,
to do it
boy.
very quickly.
Yeah, that's not cool. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, why? It seems like you're having a lot of issue with selecting the color correctly. What's up with that? Is it your slow hands, or is the controls kind of weird?
I'm just sleepy and talking at the same time, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got to get used to where the colors are.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, I just haven't been getting a lot of sleep the last few days. I've got a lot of assignments left to finish before I leave for Los Angeles next week. Hey, just got orange. Woo. I can't quite hear it, but I like to imagine the sound that plays when you get an item in Metroid. You know,
The music in this is amazing.
It is good. But that Metroid sound, you know, when you find an item from the Choso statue, you know it's great. Neither of you guys remembers that music? It's burned into my brain forever.
I never really played Metroid very much as a kid.
If I could hum, I'd say it.
Yeah, I do remember it vaguely.
Everybody in the audience, just type it out for us, okay?
I sat on the grass, surrounded by my books and papers, when a cool breeze threatened to blow my notes across the lawn. A page escaped my reach and took flight. A man not much older than myself.
Man much
chased
older
after
than
it,
her.
catching
She's
it on
after
his
it,
third
catching it.
or
I kind of
fourth
want to hear what
attempt.
he's saying, what she's
I
saying,
remember his gentle smile when he returned it.
or at least
He started talking and
read
I was
what she's
surprised that
saying.
he had read my work in the university journal.
Oh, he read her work in the
Said he was a
University
professor.
Journal. He's a professor, and he hoped they would work together someday. Uh-oh. That sounds like Dr.
It's
Gray,
funny
doesn't it?
how something so small can change so much.
I bet it is. Do you think he's going to end up using sadomasochism on her?
I don't think that's this is that kind of game.
Well, people with the last name Gray, that's what they're into.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty well known.
Confirmed. Every single person with the last name Gray.
Yep, it's a family thing.
You've been on X-Men. What's the chick's name?
Who?
Isn't there someone on X-Men with the last name Gray?
Jean?
Oh, Jean Grey.
Oh yeah, Jean Grey. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
We won't say what Jean Grey's into, but you can imagine.
Not sure how I couldn't remember Jean, but
That's because you only wear khakis.
that's actually true. I don't wear jeans.
Hey. Oh, God. Somebody's liking my achievements.
Uh-oh.
I wish I could turn that off because the notifications get really obnoxious. I've got orange now. Wasn't there some orange at the beginning area? I kind of want to go back to it. I don't know. That might be boring to watch, though.
There's some orange right there.
Yeah, but I mean, the beginning area, there was a collectible that I couldn't get because I didn't have orange yet. Oh well, let's just, you know, I might need another color to get it too, so let's wait until we also have yellow and then maybe go back.
Yeah, you'll be back in the town a lot, so.
Cool. NMA, this game is going to cost $14.99 when it comes out next week. Some of the objects in the background have physics too, which is a nice touch. They didn't really need to, but it's cool that you can bump into them and interact with them. At the beginning, there were some books I could knock around as well. Yeah, that's something they didn't have to throw in, but it's nice when there are interactive objects in games.
Dr. Gray soon became my assigned
Yep,
mentor.
Dr. Gray became her
I can't
mentor.
help but feel
He somehow had a hand in it, whatever it
Our
is.
fires burnt brightest when we worked
Uh-oh.
together.
Oh, their fires burnt brightest when they worked together, if you know what she's saying.
We discovered more about color than I could ever have imagined. We split light, mapped
Yeah, as long as you
spectrums,
don't
and
think
painted.
about drug users,
We
then the
laughed.
story is nice and deep and
We worked
meaningful.
long
But
hours
it sounds to
soon
me like
our
something
gold
that
became
somebody on
all-consuming.
drugs would say some of the time.
The work became more important than us, and we knew it.
By the way, hello, Ferocious Scout. Hello, AJ, in case I didn't say hi to you yet. AJ says he needs 350.
Battery fitted.
Yep. Hold on a sec.
I want to say that's an old South Park reference.
It
Yeah.
Like a
is.
really old South Park
Yeah,
reference.
it's from
There's
the
two different ways to
third
go.
or fourth season.
Yeah, I think the third.
That's one of the most popular references from the show, the ones that stayed around for a long time.
Yeah, because the early seasons had a special charm that are not present in the later seasons, in my opinion. Ow. I think I've got an eyelash in my eye, which is going to stink if true.
I feel like South Park has actually gone through kind of two different evolutions, so it's had like three total different kind of existences. The first was like a crude charm, like you're saying, kids, like little crudely animated, goofy looking kids, that say all the bad words in the
Cardboard
book.
cutouts. Yeah.
Yep. And then it kind of evolved to like this thing that wanted to comment on social stuff, and it made a lot of headlines with some of its episodes about Scientology and stuff. And now they've actually gone to like a more serialized approach for the show, which is it's starting to work.
Oh, I haven't watched the last season or two, so I can't comment on its exact current quality. It's the season we talked about it once on a stream, but the season with the human Sentai pad.
Yeah, that's one of the worst episodes they've done.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, it's kind of clever that they were able to parody that at all. Yeah, use your mute switch, fool. But yeah, but the actual episode stinks. It's just not good, and that whole season was really dour, in my opinion. And that is kind of when I stopped watching for a while. I might go back to it eventually.
Yeah, I actually did the same, and then just recently caught up too. They kind of like tried to keep making headlines with social commentary episodes, and it kind of like stopped working. And so when it didn't work as well, they ended up with a lot of pretty average, mundane episodes. And so that's kind of, I think, part of why the new style is kind of interesting, because it's a little bit less about the social comedy. They're still into it, but they're not trying to cause controversy like they did for a while, like intentionally.
What I don't like about that approach that they used for quite a while is that, the show creators. I mean, I like when you have something to say about important topics and stuff. It often felt to me like they didn't actually have anything to say. They just wanted to offend both sides on a position, and that is a dumb position to take.
Right.
Oops.
And that's
yeah, it's just for giggles for, when you're doing stuff like that. It's just silly.
I would say it's just to be offensive, not even... I don't even know if comedy is strictly the goal. But...
I don't think they had that too much. For me, it was more about them not really having anything coherent to say about it, and so the episode kind of rambles into nothing interesting.
That's a good... better way to say
but
it.
Yeah, and I mean that. Like I said, to me, there's like kind of three evolutions or two evolutions of the show from its beginnings. But in between the before this most recent revolution with kind of like serial storylines and stuff like that, they kind of ran into a big lull, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it, but just not very impressive episodes for a couple seasons, 2 or 3 seasons.
Apparently, AJ says Uno sucks.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I like AJ, but I don't know if I can trust his opinions on games, because AJ only has 2 scores for games, 0 and 10. There's nothing in between.
Oh, he's one of those.
He speaks in a lot of hyperbole. No offense, AJ, and that just makes it. A lot of us have more measured opinions. Like I can enjoy a game that I would give a 5 and still like it and still think it's worth playing. But on the either sucks or rules scale, then a game that's a 5 sucks. And yeah, I just don't live by that scale. There we go.
You tip, Paul, when you have 2 different colors and you have 3, switch to the third one, and then you have both objects that you can interact with.
Okay, that makes sense. Is there anything over here on the left that I even want? No, I just want to get up on top of this. Ah, God. Yeah, don't let Sergeant Torrente hear you say that, AJ. Crap will hit the fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's my feedback for the developer is that when you're up in the air doing the slow-mo thing, it should either freeze you completely or go even slower. But I would say just freeze you completely, because it is really annoying when you're jumping in the air trying to change a color, and you move a millimeter, and all of a sudden you missed your timing window. Not cool.
But again, just change it to the third color.
You don't have to do that sort of tactics in this particular instance. You just have to switch to the right color.
Oh, you're right. That is true.
You're making it harder than it needs to be.
You're right. I didn't absorb your advice, but you know there were puzzles that were like that. So I'm not.
There are a lot of puzzles like that, but the timing is a little different on those puzzles.
Yeah. No, you guys. I'm just so sleepy. Sorry. I wish I could play a little more skillfully. So Henry, the developer, said he was going to watch this. Please don't take my poor skills to heart. but I do mean it. Like, there's no reason that time should advance even a little while you're doing the color thing. It should just freeze, and that should be it. Because, like, the player knows what to do. At that point, you don't have to make it about this, like, super tiny precision window of timing. Forget that.
It is a platformer, after all.
Yeah, but, I mean, like, having to wield the right analog stick over and over. Oh, man, that's enough of that. Okay, let's see. I'm not saying that right, but I think you guys know what I mean. But I need to get this key. If I hit it to blue, then I'll be able to see both colors? Yeah, that's what you were telling me about.
Indeed.
Deep down in my heart, I understood it. No.
Now execute.
Execute, command, destroy. Is that... No, I want it to be purple? No, I want it to be blue. Drag this over here.
You can push multiple boxes together at the same time.
I did not know that.
Yep. So, like, if you push in the one that I see on screen, if you push the orange one up against the purple one to the right, you can actually push them both at the same time.
Cool. I just did that right after you said it.
What is Turing test? Guys are funny, or Paul?
The Turing test is the test you use to decide if a computer is human enough.
But there's like a game called Turing Test. You know what that is?
Yeah.
I didn't know what the regular Turing Test was either. So I assume it's based on that guy that Sherlock played in that movie.
Yes, Alan Turing.
Yes.
Yes, same dude.
Oh. Also, if you have seen the movie Ex Machina, which is a wonderful sci-fi movie that everybody should watch, and it has lots of nudity, which is even better.
I concur.
Yes. Then
On both accounts.
the Turing test comes up as a plot point in that story, so let's see what I want to do. I want to pull... Oh, lordy. How do I get those bricks to fall down in this room? I'm not getting this one.
They don't fall down. This one's one where you have to switch it in midair.
Okay, but even if I switch it in midair, then I don't see how to get the platforms all the way across while I'm doing that.
What you got to do is put different colored bottoms, match them up to the top. So like orange and blue, blue and orange, and then and purple. Mix it up. So when you switch colors, you can jump across the platforms and get rid of the bricks at the top.
Okay, this is bad. Yeah, we've gotten to the...
This one's a little harder.
This is where Paul should have gotten more sleep before doing the stream, because it's going to be too much for me. But we'll make do.
I went and saw Ex Machina with a nerdy friend of mine, and neither one of us had any idea what it was going to be about, and it was an excellent movie.
I've heard it's good. I have not seen it. I've been encouraged to see it.
Yeah, I mean, you absolutely... Even my dad, who is not intellectual at all, like, I'm lucky I got my mom's smarts, but even my dad was with us and enjoyed it, which is super unusual. And my mom liked it too, despite all the nudity.
It was a trip, that's for sure.
So I can't get those bricks to fall down at all?
Nope, they are static. All you can do is make them merge with the background so you can move through them.
All right.
So you want to move like the purple to where the orange bricks are, the purple base to the orange bricks, the orange base to the blue, and the blue to the purple, or something, something to that effect.
Just right under him?
Yep.
I still won't be able to jump all the way across that.
You have to switch as you're going.
I see you're saying switch in the air, but what I'm saying is how do I make there be a platform off on the right where I mean, like, I can't jump these distances.
If you switch from purple, you'll see there's another one.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, there's 3 platforms.
Oh, okay, my bad. Goofy me. Goofy me. Alright. Orange. Then I move the blue one over. No, I kind of want to just go through the blue one and have that one be all the way on the right.
If you put the purple one all the way on the right, you won't have to switch in midair.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright.
At least for the first one, so that'll help you out.
Purple all the way on the right. Yeah. Oh lordy. If you say so. Alright. We're gonna test the length from which I could jump. No Time for Game says this would be hard if you were colorblind, so let's hop into options and enable colorblind mode.
Shockingly enough,
Boom.
someone thought of that.
Yes. So now we've got it on colorblind mode.
Good. It's always nice to see some accessibility forethought from the developers.
Yes.
Yeah, I like how they've put symbols on them. They're not actually that great of symbols, but it helps.
Better than nothing. But if Lil Fryer were here, he would actually say that developers shouldn't add accessibility features for colorblind people.
Why?
Because that's
That's
just
just
how
me.
Lil Fryer is. Anytime you make any kind of accommodation for a group of people that isn't a group that he's a part of, then he complains about it.
Well, he is from where I grew up, and there's a reason I don't live there anymore.
So in the air, you want to turn the background blue.
Okay.
Oh, I'm 26.
Yeah, for this one, and then you'll see the orange platform below it. The purple one, you're kind of boned on. You need to swap the orange and purple.
You just said to put the purple all the way on the right, Brian. Make up your mind.
All the way on the left, Paul. On the left.
Wait, what?
Purple to the left.
Fine.
Orange to the right. Orange in the middle, blue to the right. It'll make it easier on you.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't so tired, but what can we do? Blue
Puzzle games are kind of my thing, so.
Blue all the way on the right, you said?
Yeah, blue to the right.
Well, I'm glad you're into... No, I can't say that. Just wanted to make kind of a naughty joke, but...
Censored himself.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm glad you're into puzzle games now and not My Little Pony like before. How about that?
Psh, don't you go dissing My Little Pony.
That's not going to offend anybody, at least.
Oh, yeah, totally not.
Got a few bronies in the viewership, I'm sure.
I would not be surprised.
Alright, purple all the way on the left, right?
Yep,
Okay.
that setup should get you close. All you got to do is kind of match them up a little bit better now.
Okay, we got it. Amon wants to change the region on his phone to do something interesting. Okay.
It's in case he wins a card, I think.
Oh,
Because they're U.S. only, you have to change your region to redeem them.
yeah, I think on a phone that would work. On Xbox One, it definitely works.
I have no idea. I've never had to change.
Now I want to change it to purple in the air.
For the last one, yeah, you want to change it to purple in the air.
I did it.
And then, yay!
all by
Congratulations.
myself. Not all by myself.
Well, you're the only one with the controls, so.
Oh lordy. Oh, that wasn't good. I should have jumped in the air. Let's try that again. Everybody tell Adam to shut up.
Shut up, Adam.
Yeah, I know he didn't say
Oh.
anything, but still.
Apparently, he wants to double ban people who.
He wants to be the
who
only
bronies.
brony in the audience. To ban all the other bronies.
God, Adam, you have to learn to share your toys.
Yeah, he is one egotistical brony.
Oh God.
He needs to grow up. Share.
This part is hard.
This is one of the faster sequences. You
Yeah.
have to go quickly.
I'm not operating on my normal speed, so apologies in advance. Yeah,
Sploosh.
sorry guys. This is what it's like to play if you're, say, really old. Oops. I know I'm halfway between normal, young adult and old adult, but yeah, this is what it's like to be a fully old one. Orange, okay, purple. So what color do I have to change it to when the rocks are falling, crumbling? You know, the crumbling platforms?
Yeah, back and forth a little bit.
Why can't there
Yeah,
be a checkpoint right here?
There's no checkpoints in any levels. If you die, you go back to the door.
God. Okay, so I'm gonna change it to purple. That will make that disappear. Then when I'm on the blue, I need to change it to just any other color than... Yeah, like, I wish I just knew which color to change it to. Let's find out.
Well, change it to
Blue.
the color
Yeah.
that you don't see.
Why not?
So if you see a space where there should be a platform and you don't see one, it's because it's blending into the background.
You're blending into the background.
I totally am.
I called it. Blue. Oh god. This is tense. Purple.
There's a
achievement.
couple of these types of things in this game where you just have to go as quickly as you can, and it's very stressful.
Lordy. Make 5,000 obstacles disappear. I did it.
Nice.
That's true note time for games. Where would we be if I hadn't died at least once? Think about that for a moment.
Or a dozen or more times. Not that we're counting.
Or that. There's not a dozen. Uh-oh. When I... Oh, now here's where I want to move. What can I do to make those rocks not fall and kill me?
Pay attention to the pattern.
I can't do that.
And you notice there's a large purple space on the left.
You're a purple space. Okay, I see what you're
Very, very useful.
But won't they... When I move this over there, won't that just make them fall? Oh no, it'll only do that if I... Okay. We'll try it your way. There we go. Save the day. Now, I want to make it blue. Yes, I do. And make it orange. I don't know about all that. Purple?
This might end up on Humble Bundle, CG Griffith. It's a pretty good game though. I
Yeah.
recommend buying it.
Yeah. Remember, we do these streams to promote the game, so it's nice if you would support the game. And see, Griffiths, why haven't you been using Skype? I just noticed you were totally offline on Skype. What if I wanted to say hi? Also, I guess the same goes for Discord. Skeletons hanging over here.
Bump
hey,
into
watch it,
them.
buddy. It's a Canadian skeleton. You're not getting under my skin. You're making me queasy. Oh, they say different things. I don't have the stomach for it. So what do the other ones say? I want to see everything they say. Stop that! How could you be so heartless? You're pretty heartless too, skeleton. Okay, yeah, they each say 3 things. Quit it!
Stop that.
I'd come down there, but I don't have the guts.
Oh, wow. Boo.
I quite enjoyed that. Longbox wants this game. Good, she's got the right idea.
This game is so much fun. Her kids would especially enjoy this, although it can be very challenging.
Yeah. Mr. Adam thinks the game needs to be harder. Yeah, you should be able to jump on the boulders. This is a platformer. In platformers, you can jump on the boulders. That's what a lifetime of video gaming has taught me.
Yeah, not so much in this one.
I noticed. Oh, oh god.
I love the way he turns into a ragdoll when you get hit. He's bleh.
Oh, this is intense. Blue. Oh god, I made it. Purple. Orange. And blue.
You have plenty of warning. You'll be all right.
No.
They get harder.
Missed the timing a little bit. I knew what I was
Uh-oh.
doing, but yeah, I just missed the timing. It's the execution part.
Yeah, and you could change it a lot sooner too if you wanted.
Uh-huh.
Like as soon as you see what the next color rock is, you could change it.
Fine.
Just trying to help.
I'm trying to do what you're saying, but it's not coming out that way, okay? Blue.
Well, just do it as best as you can.
Purple. I need to go back to playing Hatsune Miku. At least that game I can comprehend.
You're complaining about the buttons on that one too.
I know.
Yeah, you were.
Hey,
Mister doesn't know the face buttons on the PlayStation controller.
I didn't know them consciously, but subconsciously I did, as we could tell when I hit triangle accurately when it came up, without looking at the pad.
Ah.
Get back here, Mr. Gray. Dr. Gray. Gray. D. Gray Man, whoever you are. That's an anime. Hey,
Okay.
new color. Which is pink?
Fuchsia, magenta, something like that.
I prefer to
Pink
call it
color-ish. Yeah, pinkish.
This is right by purple. It's pink and purple. They're next to each other on the color wheel. It makes perfect sense. Achievement. Back to the fuchsia. Unlock pink color. See, it uses both words for it. So I guess we're both right.
Okay.
Back to the fuchsia, though. I like that.
It looks more magenta to me, maybe. But maybe that's just me.
That's why I have colorblind mode on, Brian, for people like you.
Yeah, well,
I don't remember much after that day in the grass.
She doesn't remember much after
Unlock
that day
pink
on the grass.
color. They do spell color wrong. Adam was right.
I would
Ah,
compliment
British
him
and
for his
Canadians.
his
Yeah, they're from the UK.
It looks like Gray was actually
He
in love with
noticed
her or
and changed the
something.
subject, embarrassed.
He noticed and changed the subject, embarrassed.
This
He didn't like
work
the
we were doing
attention.
together,
He didn't feel much like work
like
anymore.
anymore.
Could it be love?
There should be a setting for like American mode that like literally just removes the U and the word color. And
Jeez.
that's it.
If I was a British developer, I would do that, but I think British developers are more like Americans shouldn't spell color
Yeah,
wrong.
no, it would only be really for a gimmick,
Yeah.
but it would be funny.
So we've got a door up here. Here's the problem, like, when there's two different ways to go, I don't know where to go. Let's look at the map. Would that give me any clues? Probably not. I'm in the fire area. Nope, no clues at all. So yeah, a lot of exploration, and I do wish that there was a map that actually tracked the individual pathways, which there is not. But we'll just take the top door. Everyone, please read vase for flower. Does anyone know what Icky is? Oh, Icky wants to know how you say vase. Tyler, how do you say vase?
I say
Vase.
vase, but you can say vase. There's no right or wrong on that one. It's not like Ryu and Ryu.
Isn't that a body part?
Ryu.
Vase deferens.
Damn.
It's
Vaz
actually
different. Vaz.
yeah, it's vase. Did I say the second part of the word right or no? Probably not.
Yeah, vas deferens.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go, guys. Part of your body.
Look it up.
Some people's bodies.
About half the population's bodies.
Yeah, pretty much. The stream is nothing if not educational.
That's right. That's what we're here for.
So what's this gonna do? No.
Yeah, people make fun of me for saying words strangely as well, Icky.
Yeah, well, Icky just says things kind of like the British way with an Asian accent because he lives in a country that was once colonized with Britain, so it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, you just have no excuse.
Yeah.
Hey, I have excuses.
His excuse
Well,
is
you
that
got plenty of those. But...
he lives around lives around Mormon people, so cut him some slack.
Yeah, Mormons talk weird apparently.
So not just the weird undergarments, huh?
No comment.
I cannot see how to get this blue box over to the right. Is there another box somewhere in here?
There has,
Yes,
seems like
there
has to be,
is.
yeah.
Okay, good, because that was... oh, boy, now I don't even... What am I even trying to do? Alright, get the blue box back in the middle, then use it to get up on top of the orange box. Alright, switch it to this, jump over here. Yep, there's another box. Okay, are there different... Okay, so how would I get up onto that ladder then? I would have to Do I have to push the blue box over to the left somehow? Because then I... Oh,
Maybe.
probably. Alright, we'll give it a shot. Give it the old college try, as they say in Canada. That is where they say that, right?
Yes. But they only have one college. It's called McGill.
We just call it giving it the try at work, I suppose.
Give it the old Mountie try. Me and Adam were in his friend Saccharin Spice's stream, and I don't know, I made some kind of joke about Canadians, and the people in the audience just jumped right in on it. It was great.
Poor Adam.
Well, that's
Wait, isn't she Canadian too?
I don't think so.
I don't remember.
Second Spice is a clever name.
Isn't she pregnant?
Yeah. Yes, she's about to burst.
Oh, okay. She was playing Monster Hunter 3DS.
Game she plays a lot, from what I understand.
I mean, if you're gonna play Monster Hunter, you have to play it a lot. There's no other way.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Although it's nice that she has a modified 3DS. Those are expensive.
Yes, I thought about getting a modified Vita one time back when I was really crazy about Vita streaming.
You don't really need a modified Vita. You just need the cable, don't you?
No, Vita, you have to use PS. I mean, hers modified to be able to export the video to computer because not every game is PS TV compatible. Would have been.
Gotcha.
Yeah, different kind of modification.
Gotcha.
So I gotta
gotcha.
get the pink through that part. Just get it all the way up against the edge of the orange. Okay, I think that'll work. Yeah, no, hers is modified to play Japanese games, right?
Maybe? I don't think you actually need to modify the 3DS, the new one.
Do you still need to modify that?
I thought you did.
I don't think you do.
I think you might. I don't know.
Do we
I thought
have
you might.
any
Hey, we're
3DS
talking-
people in the
We're
house?
talking about Nintendo here, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
you're lucky you don't have to modify it to play all American games.
Fair point, Tyler. Okay, pink, blue. Yes, okay, there were a lot of steps involved, but I got over and got the key. Booyah.
Nice.
Gave it the old Canadian try. Oops, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, their modified 3DSs are very expensive. We have to buy a 3DS first, and then ship it to Japan, usually.
You know, I can do that kind of mod work myself. I installed a mod chip in my original Wii, and
Nice.
yeah, I've done all kinds of modifications. 'Cause that's a good, knowing how to solder and follow.
You don't need a
directions
mod
is
chip for the
very
Wii.
useful. To play Japanese games, you do.
You can soft mod it to do pretty much anything you want.
Well, now, but trust me, at that point there was no soft
Oh,
mod
okay.
to play Japanese games, or maybe, yeah, there wasn't at the time.
Yeah, mine. I was working on mine yesterday. It's hacked.
Oh man, this
It's hacked from here to the moon.
is looking scary.
Well, go through the door. Oh, this one. This is just a big puzzle. It's a maze.
It's amazing. Is that what you're saying?
It's a maze. It's amazing.
Did
Sorry,
anybody ever
that was
play that
bad.
old GameCube and Xbox and PS2 game, Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness? Did it come out on the original Xbox? I forget. But
Nope.
Can't say
As
that
in,
it did.
no, I haven't.
first of all, everyone should play every Pac-Man game. That just goes without saying. But
I think.
it was, it was a 3D platformer starring Pac-Man, starring Miss Pac-Man, sequel to Pac-Man World actually, and it was really, really good. Like, I think it's the kind of game that if you gave it a shot, you would enjoy it, whether or not you were, you had nostalgia for Pac-Man or anything like that.
I think Adam's a little sad that you are making fun of him.
I'm not. I love Adam. Why? What'd he say?
He doesn't appreciate all the Canadian bashing.
Aw.
Shouldn't you be used to it by now, though?
Saying give it the old Canadian try is not Canadian bashing, Adam. I mean, I don't know where you're coming from on that. So I want to be on top of, I want to be like that. Yeah, Brian, I'm not seeing the space here that I would
Just
use.
just do pink.
Blue. For the key, blue.
Oh,
It'll
I
get you
get.
up and around.
Yeah, you're right. Why did I not see that? Okay. Then at that point,
The key's in a space. So.
yeah. Then where do I go from there?
Blue back around, then orange back up to the top, and then you'll figure it out from there.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I promise I'm not dull, everybody. Just really tired.
Right.
You're like, far be it from me to call you a liar.
Oh, trust me, I'd call you a liar if I thought you were. Wah.
Lois, I never lie. It's a line from Superman. Okay, so okay, now I turn it blue, is that it? Yeah, blue to get, but I'm not trying to get all the way to the left? Surely I am.
You want to get down to the bottom left, I think.
Right, I'm not seeing a hole to get through this part with. Tell me what to do here.
Blue, where are you? Blue there.
Currently standing on purple.
Go back up and flip it to, go back up to that space that you can get to between the two blue.
Yeah.
Then flip to orange.
And then blue. No, not then blue.
No, you can't do it that way. Let me find the space here.
Yeah, complicated, man.
Yeah, I think you're in the wrong spot.
Nice, Adam.
Go back to the right.
Change it to purple, maybe?
Yeah, you want purple so you can get up here to the top and then bounce down to the space on the left.
Actually,
And then
now
switch to orange. So see where there's a purple that you can get up to. Oh yeah, go up one more to the blue.
Yeah.
Where the two blue spaces are, there's a space above that. Go there, then flip to purple and go down.
Okay, now flip to purple. That did it. You were right. Change it to orange. And we made it through, yes.
Oh.
Can you go through a color door even if you're not... No, you actually have to be able to see the color. Although you can unlock it.
You have to be able to see the door.
Yeah,
You can unlock it,
it,
but you got to be able to see the door.
That's different.
Yeah, that one's a bit strange. I don't know why they don't make all the doors gray. But whatever.
I guess initially it limits where you can go or something intentionally, you know. So we want to go blue first. Then orange. Then I want to push this somewhere, but nope, can't push that. So then what do I want to do? No, okay, now I don't get it. Story of my life.
Oh, don't we know?
Can I push? Oh, but I can move the orange one, so that was the key. Get on the other side of it, change it to blue, push it over, I think. And where else am I guess I'm just gonna push it all the way over here. How do you like? No, that's not right. Dang it. Where did I push the orange to, Ryan?
You want to push it to the right so you can get up, push it in the space between the two, because you can't jump on the black platforms. You can't jump between them, because if you jump 2 spaces when you go up, and you'll end up in the spikes. So you want to bring the orange one over here. There's another one that you need to find to fill in the space on the left.
Okay, that's what it is.
So there's 2 of them there.
Find the other one. Got it. The blue. That's it. Push the blue over, and then we'll be fine. Got it.
Yeah, their Twitch is starting in HTML5 beta, but it was only for Twitch Turbo subscribers because they didn't have the ads working, I think.
Yeah, I'm sick of how Twitch only favors a certain group of people and doesn't give certain often important features to the entire group. And it's not...
Yeah, that's silly.
If it was just a matter of paying, then fine. But no, you have to be partnered for so many things. It is very aggravating.
Mm-hmm.
Now, now I've got this blue block to work with. I'm sorry, purple block, and I can use it to get up here onto this one, I guess. At least I will be able to. Except I really want it to be right there. Change it to blue, move purple over. We're doing it.
You're starting to get it. This game takes a little bit to kind of understand what the heck's going on.
Don't I know it? So that works for getting up there, but I also need to move the orange back, don't I?
Yes, you need to move it all the way to the left.
Got it. Tyler doesn't have much to say about this.
I mean, you two are solving puzzles. I like it. There's a lot of color swapping.
Oh,
It's the whole game.
there are 8 colors when you
See?
get to the end. There's a lot of color swapping.
In-depth analysis here.
There's a lot of colors.
I think that the light blue is my favorite color so far.
There's a lovely shade of dark blue coming up. You might enjoy too.
Stay tuned, everyone.
Okay, how do I get the orange past the blue?
Stand on top of the purple and flip it to blue, and then push the orange through it. Oh, except you moved the purple too close to the orange. Pull the purple out a little bit.
To the right?
Yeah.
Flip it to blue. Wait, oh, I see. I want to... Is that right? Oh, then just pull it over. Got it. Yeah, I don't have to be on the right side of it. Change it to purple. Why not? No. Yeah. What game is Brownmeister talking about?
No.
Gears of War? Yeah, Gears of War.
I don't know.
Gears
You want to
Ultimate?
put that in? You want to put the orange one in the small space there,
Just Gears of War.
so you can
I don't know if
jump up.
He means Gears
Yeah.
Ultimate.
they abbreviated it wrong. GOW is God of War. Gears of War is just abbreviated Gears.
Yeah, that is correct.
I don't know.
Because you can't just call it God. That makes no sense. So God of War gets GOW by default.
I don't know. Some people really seem to worship that series. What? Okay.
Very good.
Not my favorite. that's
Full of
for
that PG humor tonight. Popsicle stick humor.
Yeah, I mean, at least earlier I didn't say what I was going to say about Brian. Like, it was a good
Yeah.
joke, but it was not appropriate.
Jeez.
Yeah, what a shame.
Guys.
The substitute joke, not as good.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Well, now your
sometimes.
number 1 pick.
Yeah, you know, Royal Bob was saying that he... Next week I'm going to be out of town, by the way, everybody. I should prepare everybody for that. That doesn't mean you shouldn't come to the stream. We're still going to have a stream on my personal channel, twitch.tv/eastx Twitch. That's why we have that URL at the top of the screen, as you can see, the top of the stream. Everyone, please make sure you're following that. And please remember, next weekend, the stream will happen there and not here. We'll have one of our good friends. I'm sure Tyler will be at a UFC fight because I'm going to be out of town next week. But somebody will be here to do a stream, and we're going to give out some codes. So everyone, please show up and actually support the stream, even if I'm not around for a sec. Like, I'll be with you in spirit. And also, remember, I still put a lot of work into making the sub streams happen, getting prizes for everybody and stuff. Because I really like that aspect of things. And so just, you know, show your support by being here. You don't have to leave a comment next week because there won't be an article. Just be here to support the stream, please.
But don't be here, be there.
There, yeah, you're right. Wherever.
Indeed.
Hey, no matter where you go, there you are.
It's true.
Always.
Yeah.
Now the black one's a bit weird in this puzzle because you can't go through it.
What if I don't want to go through it?
It would make it a lot easier if you could go through it.
I see. Yeah, I guess you're right. So now I want to change it to... I want to get it over to... Do I even want to... Is that a pushable block right there? This blue block? Do I want to push it into the spikes?
The blue one is not the one you want to push. Actually, you can't even push it over there, so
You're
don't
right, I
even
can't.
try.
Yeah, I can't push that.
I think there's an orange one up on the right.
So I want to get the black one over to the right, I guess. Right? Or no, I want to push the purple all the way to the right, then get the black over there. Yeah.
Yeah, so blue, black, purple. And then you can stair step your way up to the top.
Works for me. Yeah, and I don't know while I'm out of town if I'll be able to shoot a video intro or not, but that is the kind of thing that I would like to try to do. And it's the kind of thing that only benefits people who actually show up to watch the stream, but I don't want people to feel lonely. I want them to know that I'm still thinking about them. You guys, all my friends and followers. Here we go.
You sound kind of Jim Jonesy there.
Oh yeah, who's Jim Jones?
A religious leader, cult,
I don't even
got shot in Texas.
Not that kind of follower.
That's funny.
I think that was the Waco thing. I want to say that was
Paul
Jim
just
Jones.
wants us all to drink the punch.
Oh yeah, the Kool-Aid.
I got some
Yep.
great poison for you guys. You're gonna love it. So I can't. So I have to push something down into that hole. Do I push the pushable blue block? No, the pushable blue block won't be able to go through. Period. So it has to be the orange block.
Correct.
All right. Got it. But how do I get the orange block on the other side of the black? I move the black off to the right. That's how. That's exactly how. See, I figured this game out. You didn't think I would, but I did.
No, you're getting it just fine.
So everybody, please don't forget, follow twitch.tv/eastxtwitch. The URL is right there. We also included it in the future streams portion of tonight's stream article. So I hope I see some new follower notifications, because I don't believe every single WC follower follows Eastx. So
Probably not.
Yeah. Now I have to get up there somehow, and that's going to involve moving the purple.
Taco Bell, man, you're gonna regret that tomorrow. Well, maybe here in about 2 hours.
Hey, you know, Mega Man, he works at Taco Bell.
Ooh. Man, that's rough.
Okay, I want to push the blue somewhere.
At this point, you actually don't need the blue. You can just use the purple and the black one.
Well, how do you think I'm going to get on the right side of the purple? I mean, no, on the left side. No, I need the blue to get up onto the black.
Oh, okay, I see. Never mind. Scratch what I said.
This'll work. Change it purple. This is really clever. I mean, they've done... You know, there's so many puzzle platformers out there, and so many platformers in general. It's really hard to do something that is truly different from everything else. But I feel confident in saying there's not really another platformer like this. What do you think, Tyler?
I'd agree. I'm trying to think. Color swapping. Nothing ringing a bell. Yeah, I like it. No, I think it's cool, clever. The art style is good. You know, like there's a good contrast between like the limbo-esque foregrounds and then all the colors. But yeah, no, I like it a lot.
Nice. So we got to give the developer some props there, because there's so many platformers under the sun.
Yeah,
and so
there are.
to be able to make one that is truly fresh and different, that's an accomplishment.
Yep. The game I was talking about earlier, Metrico, too, I think does things a little bit different from a standard puzzle platformer.
Ooh. Yeah,
I haven't tried that one out yet.
It's cool.
They don't have Xbox codes yet, but I did get a PC code for that. I want to try it.
Yeah, it's cool. It is cool.
The long block you can push. The long purple one.
Wait. Long. Oh, thank you. It was going to take me a little while to notice that. I want to push it. Which way do I want to push it? To the right? Yeah, not to
Left.
Oh, to the left. Okay.
So you can bounce up.
I guess you are correct, Brian, this time.
Oh, I should probably start the last contest.
Oh, good idea. Yeah, because we got to wrap things up soon. Don't forget, everybody, we really appreciate it when you leave a comment on the actual stream article, tonight's Hue article. But please also go a little bit out of your way and leave comments on the last couple articles we published, which includes the Mono Game article, and what was the one before that? Anybody know? No one knows.
It was the Hugh article.
Virginia.
Virginia, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did this cool article with a video of an upcoming game from 505 Games called Virginia. It's a Twin Peaks style 3D adventure game, and I really liked what I played of it. Like they're an indie developer, so they had to, like, there's no actual dialogue, but I mean they're telling a really complex story without dialogue, and it's interesting how they accomplished that. And it's got a nice art style. It's just a really cool game.
It looks like somebody on acid designed it a little bit.
It was fun too. Like, it's kind of like a Telltale game in that in the demo at least there weren't any actual puzzles. Like, it's just like go there, interact with this, and that's fine. But I mean, it still feels more interactive than Telltale because there's no QuickTime events. QuickTime events suck, so it's nice. Did I push that the wrong way? Yeah, I've had enough QuickTime events for a lifetime, just about. Although they're not so bad in Resident Evil 5.
Mongbox said that this game reminded her of the Sisters game. I'm thinking she means Gianna Sisters, which I can definitely get a little bit of that. There's only
maybe a little.
2 colors or 2 swapping there, but it definitely affects how you platform as well.
So,
that game's a bit more of a pure platformer, not a ton of puzzles there.
A little bit of puzzling in that you have to change back and forth to get through things.
Right. There's a bit. Nothing like that's on this scale at all.
Okay, I don't think I put the purple box in the right spot. I don't know what I'm doing on this one.
You're doing fine.
No.
Slide the long purple one down and the other one will drop.
How come that orange? Okay. How come that orange block isn't moving? Oh, is that one of those no? How come that orange block is like floating in the air?
The pattern.
The orange one
different.
doesn't move.
Yeah, you can tell by the pattern. The boxes actually have a little bit more of a box pattern. Yeah.
Okay. So I thought it was only the brick-shaped ones that didn't move.
Now you know differently, Tyler, and knowing is half the battle.
That's right. Now I'll be able to power through the first hour of this game when I get it.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I spoiled all the puzzles for you. So that box fell down there. Why do I want it to fall down there, Brian?
So you can get to the
door.
Because I already have the key?
Do you already have the key? Did you get it? It's up on the right.
I don't think so.
Then you should probably go get it.
But how?
Yeah, it'd be cool if there's like a little icon that showed if you had a key.
Yeah. Oh, I just have to jump up here? I don't have... No, there's some kind of... Oh, just make the blue appear and then I can. Okay, yeah, I would have figured that out after a moment. Oh well. Moving right along. Yeah, so please check out our Virginia preview. It's a really neat game. It comes out next month. It's from our friends at 505 Games, who have been really good friends of the stream, so supporting them is a great thing to do. And, you know, checking out our article, and then when the game comes out, it's only $10. It's not episodic. It is the whole adventure for $10. And, you know, we don't know how long it's going to be. It may only be 3 hours. I'm hoping for more like 6 hours. But definitely adventure gaming fans and people who like storytelling in games are going to really dig it.
I played for a good 3 hours today, and I did not beat it, so...
Oh, is the PC version already out?
Yep. No.
Then how'd you play it?
I know a journalist?
Oh. Are you thinking of the right game? No, I was talking about Virginia, not Hugh.
Oh, Virginia, sorry. Wrong game.
No, yeah, I am a journalist, however, they only have, like, you can't play the full game yet.
Let me look. When does it come out?
Next month.
Virginia, 22nd.
Okay, okay, made it.
There is a demo that's out.
Yeah, apparently, I think it's a different demo than the one we actually played, but yeah, there's a demo so you can get a taste of the game, and that's good.
Cool. It's got a really weird logo with a feather.
Yeah, it's a cardinal feather, because the cardinal is the state bird of Virginia. A reader taught us that. I had no idea. So I'm going to change it.
That cardinal gets around. It's also the state bird of Illinois.
Oh, Dude, is there no checkpoint there? That was not fair.
The
That-
checkpoints are at the doors.
Oh, that was really uncool. But yeah, maybe a little bit more checkpointing would be nice. I know that's how you get the challenge, how the game has challenge, but a little bit more would be nice. Oh well, the contest is done, just about anyway. Yeah. So.
Yep, just compiling everything.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, either tomorrow or Monday, we're going to publish my Attack on Titan review. Attack on Titan comes out on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Steam on Tuesday in North America. It is already out in Europe. So I'll give you a hint. It's a little spoiler. It's a pretty cool game. Like, if you like Attack on Titan, you're going to like it. But also, I think a lot of people who just like action games will enjoy it. And anyway, we've got a nice detailed review of that, complete with gameplay video, hopefully going up tomorrow or the day after that. Please don't forget to read the article, leave a nice comment on the actual review. We really appreciate it. And besides that, don't forget, again, next week I'll be out of town, but we'll still have a stream on my personal channel. Thank you, Brian, for running the contest, and both of you guys for helping out on mic tonight.
No worries.
Always fun to be here.
It is always good to see you guys. Hey, Pangerman, by the way, and Soul Prince, Ran. Anybody else I forgot to say hi to, sorry about that. Yeah, we love hanging out with you guys, and I will miss you next week, but don't worry, I will be back with another stream on the Windows Central channel in 2 weeks. We'll be streaming Nightmares from the Deep 2, which just came out on Xbox One, already out on PC and phones. And we'll be giving out some codes definitely for Xbox and hopefully also PS4 for the first game and Steam the second game. So we'll see about that.
Cool.
Yeah, it'll be fun. That's okay, Alejandro. The important thing is that you were here. Okay, guys, don't forget, also please follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/PaulRAcevedo. And we will see you later. Don't hate, appreciate.
See ya. That
Have a good one.
a little effort.